right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at the spider. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach. He has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going to 45.
I'm not
There's no way.
45. Ain't no chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So here we go at the start of round one. Anderson Silva didn't even go to a decision from 2004 to 2009. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC fights ending in round one or round two. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. So there it is, as he expected, the takedown defense would be there. The kickboxer able to thwart that first offering by the wrestler in round one.
Fights come down to moments, J.A., and that's a big moment for the kickboxer, just understanding that he can stop a takedown for the wrestler of this caliber. Now they separate.
Oh, good block there.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Out of range with that one. Takedown defense holds up. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if we can finish it here.
A flying, look at him, he's starting to fly job, great technique. I mean, great physicality on this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Nicely done. Silva's back in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Makhachev.
Oh, nice elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Makhachev. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, sit down. Breathe. Get some water. Listen up. All right, you felt his power. You took everything that he had. You felt his power, and that was the best that he had.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger. You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Or you
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Making all these shots count.
He passes the half. That was nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. North-south position now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
digging kick.
Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Both fighters throwing heat now. 10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
I love that one. I love when a guy throws a kick with that much power.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, it seems like there has been an...
Oh, he hurt him again!
Nice jab by Islam Makhachev. Just misses with the straight left hand. Nice work here in the clinch by Islam Makhachev. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Beautiful kick there.
Oh! Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
All right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot, and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
This is where he wants to be. Nice shot there by the champ.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Ooh, arms in tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Silva's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Changing the position.
Well, Silva's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Massive shot from the top. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Silva's back in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked out.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And now he's got the back. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if
he's having his way with him here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, Silva's in half guard. All right, side control now. 15 seconds.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side when he goes to finish. Look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Silva gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Establishing the jab here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Silva's in half guard now. Side control now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Big right hook there by the champ. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Heavy shots, go! Heavy shots!
He's got to be careful here.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, Silva's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss it.
And there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he needed the full 25 minutes to get the job done here tonight, but he does exit the way he entered. As the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, this was a title fight that really had it all. And again, we've said it before, we will say it again. It is going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone this man at 170 pounds.